Hi, this is Henry Chamberlain. Happy New Year and welcome to Board Briefings. I want to talk about a couple different things today for our couple minutes together. One is really about problem solving. One of the things that you should be doing as boards, and I've talked about it before, is talk about your business, your committee meetings and all that, but do it through email and reports and a consent agenda. What you want to do is free up some really good time at the back of each of your meetings. If you meet for 2 hours, I'd say at least an hour to problem solve and think about things. You all may remember Fareed Zakaria, who was our keynote speaker in Philadelphia this past June. One of his favorite authors, and you should watch his show GPS on Sunday afternoons if you haven't, one of his favorite authors is Joshua Cooper Ramo, and he's just done this book, The Age of the Unthinkable. It's a wonderful read on global politics, issues, and all the rest, but what it really talks about is the need to do some analysis, some brainstorming as a group, and figure problems out. Sometimes problems have complex solutions. Sometimes they're very easy solutions. But if you free up the time as a board to talk about issues, whether it's membership, education, attendance, advocacy, how you're effective on issues, but use the brain trust that's around that table, very effective. I was in Atlanta in November. Atlanta finished up their meetings by brainstorming the value of membership that they can use in marketing. At the same time, they were doing cards to chairs and vice chairs of committees. But they problem solve. Very important, and it's much more interesting exercise than sitting there taking reports and all the rest. So, Joshua Cooper Ramo, think about that book. Obviously, Fareed Zakaria, I think he's terrific. But problem solving, really think about a consent agenda, taking those reports, putting them up front, block out time to talk about what's happening this year, what's going on with the economy, how our membership's coming in, and all the rest. Related to that, there's a wonderful magazine that comes out of Washington called Association Trends. It comes out every other week, articles on everything from strategic planning, governance, membership, and all the rest. It's a great article this month. It talks about membership. It's an article called I'm Leaving You by David Kushner out of Chevy Chase, Maryland here. But he's talking about membership and some telltale signs. And I just wanted to share the 7 signs he talked about because I think as a board you might want to think about them, but you also might want to share this with your membership committee. There is a noticeable decrease in the level of involvement of senior level leaders within the company. If you see the participation changing, maybe a warning sign. Fewer staff from the member organization are attending meetings. You're getting 1 person rather than 3 at luncheon meetings. Representatives of the member association are publicly critical, taking different points of view than the association. You need to understand why. Key leadership and staff from the member organization are seen as unwilling to get involved, to participate, to spend the money and investments the way we have. Another telltale sign, something may be going on with that company. There's a reduction in staff or a significant leadership change. You need to figure out how that's going to impact what you're doing, their level of involvement within the group. Shifts in the business focus or priorities begin to be evident. You see the changes happening. A leader of the member organization accepted a higher profile role. Well, who's going to replace them? You got to mentor that. Think about membership. Brainstorm membership in your coming agenda. The one other thing I'd like to do is highlight a resource for you. There's a group called BoardSource. Got a great website, boardsource.org. If you're looking for strategic planning, governance, other materials, it's got everything, lots of free stuff. They've also got a new great book out there, which is Driving Strategic Planning, which I use a little bit when I get out and meet with all of you, as I'll be doing with Fort Lauderdale and the Palm Beaches next week. A great resource for you to think about if you're looking for materials on governance. Thanks. And P.S., the Winter Business Meeting and National Issues Conference is coming up. Register, get involved in the issues. We got some big battles to take to the Hill. It's a terrific business network. So February 1st to 4th, come for all or part of that. And we have a special treat on Thursday morning at the Board of Governors meeting. Public Building Service Commissioner Bob Peck is going to be addressing the Board of Governors crowd for 10 to 15 minutes as we cement that public-private partnership. So come to the meeting. Hope to see you in a month. Now I'm done.